It's almost all World of Pandora. It's almost all Navi and out there. There's a little bit of Grace at the abandoned school early on, but it's new creatures. It's action. It's bioluminescence at night. There's dramatic stuff toward the end of the film. There's a pretty strong emotional scene between the main characters that we kind of debated whether to take out or not at the time, but we were very concerned about running time because it was a 3D movie and nobody had ever made a 2-hour plus 3D movie before. So we were kind of out. We thought we were way out on thin ice. Turned out we weren't on. The ice was a little thicker than we thought because people have said we like this spell or this dream state that the movie creates, and we want to spend more time there. So we've gone back and we've taken the scenes that we liked the most, that were the hardest to take out, and just put them back in. But it's through the kind of the body of the film, and it's once you get out into the rainforest, on the first day when they fly out in the helicopters, that's when it starts. There's nothing before that, so it doesn't start any differently. When we realized that the 3D was working really well for Avatar, and we went from being sort of 50-50 2D and 3D in terms of box office up to in the last week that we played, we were at kind of 80% 3D. But then we lost half our 3D screens to another movie because there weren't enough screens to support 2 big hit movies in the marketplace at the same time. So all of a sudden we took a big steep dive. So what does that tell us? Sure, we made a lot of money, but it means that there were still people that maybe because of repeat viewing or had just been waiting for the right moment to see it in the right way in 3D, on the big screen. So we know there are a lot of people out there that didn't get to see it in 3D. And we know that there's probably even a new crop of people that saw the film for the first time on DVD and said, you know what, I'd like to see that in 3D on the big screen. So we actually think there's a kind of a base for this amongst the fans, and I wanted to make that available to them. So we just waited from March until now, until there was a gap in the schedule, because there was one 3D movie after another. So now we've got a gap, and we're going back in. We're going into IMAX digital, some IMAX film theaters. It's all 3D. There's no 2D screens at all on this re-release. And then adding additional footage back, that just seemed like a natural thing to do because, with the success of the film, we could afford to take some money and plow it back in and finish these scenes, because it took millions of dollars to finish these scenes. They were cut out of the movie at a point when they were unfinished. And we love these scenes. They're so cool. And we saw them in their template form, which means we never saw them finished when we took them out. We could only imagine what they were going to be.